Half term is upon us, and I wanted to share with you what we eat in a day. So, within our family, there are two adults and one 3-year-old. For breakfast, I decided to make American style pancakes. So, I melted some butter, and then in a bowl, I added some baking powder, some plain flour, and then I also added an egg. I'm very fortunate that both me and my partner are off during half term, and so we can spend this time together with our little one. Once the butter had melted, I added that to the bowl and a dash of milk and used a fork to mix it together. I then added more milk gradually until I had a smooth batter. I then let the batter rest for 5 minutes. This was such an easy recipe, and I had everything in my cupboards already, so I didn't need to go out and spend additional money. Usually our mornings are a little bit busy, a little bit chaotic with the nursery run and trying to get to work, so it was lovely to have a slower pace to our mornings. Once the batter had rested, I heated a pan to a medium temperature, added some oil to the pan and made sure that it was quite hot. I then added 2 tablespoons of batter to the pan to make one pancake. Once the middle of the pancake started to bubble, I then flipped it over to cook the other side. What you'll notice is that I have 2 different pancake batters here, and one of which I made with fruition. Fruition is a whole food protein powder, and so I made this separately, and I will gladly share the recipe in another video if you would like me to. Now for the toppings. So we chose Greek yogurt, some frozen cherries which were slightly defrosted, maple syrup, some cream, and some hazelnut chocolate spread. I chose to top my pancakes with Greek yogurt, the frozen cherries, and some chocolate and hazelnut spread. The pancakes were absolutely delicious. My toddler chose to top his with the chocolate and hazelnut spread and then with the maple syrup, and he ate the rest of the Greek yogurt straight from the bowl with a spoon. It was lovely that we could all choose the toppings that we wanted and spend breakfast together. After breakfast, we went on a really long dog walk, and when we got home, my toddler had some milk and a homemade chocolate chip cookie, and me and my partner had a coffee and also a cookie. The cookies were made yesterday by my toddler and I, and he was so helpful. He rolled the cookie dough into a circle shape so that we could put them on the tray ready for the oven. My toddler really enjoys helping me in the kitchen. He loves baking, and so I try to get him involved with as much as possible. For lunch, I wanted to make something just really easy, but knowing that the meal had lots of different nutrients, vegetables, fruits, and something that everybody enjoyed. So I put together this platter, and it was very much a DIY, pick what you want, leave what you don't want kind of lunch. I chopped up lots of different salads and vegetables. So we had cucumber, carrot, celery, grapes. I then added some ham and some lettuce, and for myself, because I'm the only one in the house that really likes salmon, I had some smoked salmon. I then had some bagels and cream cheese and also some crisps too. This went down really well, and I'll definitely be doing this again in the spring summer months because it was so easy and it was enjoyed by everybody. I spent a lot of time in the kitchen for dinner, and I decided to make lamb kebabs first of all. So I used mixed herbs, paprika, garlic, lemon, salt and pepper, and some flour too, before adding some lamb mince and forming them into kebab shapes. As a family, we tend to stick to chicken and beef, especially mince, meatballs, sausages, the typical things that toddlers absolutely love. So it was great to try something different, and he loved it. To go with the lamb kebabs, I made pickled cucumber, and to be honest, this was not something that I thought I would like, but I loved it and I want to recreate it and have it for snacks on repeat. I used half a cucumber, a little bit of lemon, a little dash of white wine vinegar, some pepper, and some garlic. I cut the cucumber into matchstick sizes, put everything in a bowl, and let it sit. This is where things start to get a little bit messy. I made flatbread, and it is so simple, and I will definitely be doing this again in the future. It's basically self-raising flour, some baking powder, and Greek yogurt. How easy and simple. I mixed the ingredients together before kneading lightly. Once the ingredients formed a dough, I split the dough into 6. I put some self-raising flour onto the work surface and used the rolling pin to roll out my flatbread into circle shapes. I made sure that the flatbreads were quite thin, and then I also heated a frying pan to a hot temperature, and I didn't add anything to the pan. Once I was happy with the shape of the flatbread, I dusted off any of the excess flour and put it in the frying pan. Once the flatbread was toasted on one side, I then flipped it over to toast the other side before repeating the process with the other flatbreads. Next, I made a simple cucumber dip using Greek yogurt, lemon, cucumber, and some garlic. Once the lamb kebabs were cooked, I assembled everything and brought it to the dining table. Again, this was a lovely dish to share with my family, and we all really enjoyed it, and it'll be one that I repeat. I hope you have enjoyed watching the video, and let me know if you get any inspiration. Please subscribe, like and comment. I appreciate your support. Thank you.